Hi, this is Reagan McLeod with the Crestview Public Library in Crestview, Florida, presenting an intro to Libby. Downloading Libby. Open up your device's App Store. For iPhones, it will be the App Store, and for Androids, it'll be the Play Store. Type in Libby in the search bar, look for the app shown on the right of the screen, and hit Download. Open and access. Open the app, you will get this pop-up message. Welcome, thousands of public libraries offer ebooks and audiobooks for free in Libby. Let me ask you a few questions to guide you to your library. First question, do you have a library card? Select yes if you already have an Okaloosa County library card. If you need a library card, you can visit your local library or visit readokaloosa.org/myaccount/self-register. To get a free Okaloosa County library card, you must live or pay property taxes in Okaloosa County. Next, select Search for a library. Type in Panhandle and select Panhandle Library Access Network. Next, select Sign in with my card. Select your county library. For example, Crestview Public Library is in the Okaloosa County Public Library Cooperative. Your library card and preferences. Now you've got your card linked to Libby, so press Next. You will be taken to the home page of Libby and you will be asked if you would like to open books directly on your Kindle device or Kindle app. The bottom tab bar. The bottom tab bar has 5 different icons. From left to right, they are 1. The magnifying glass, which is the search bar. 2. The library building, which is where you browse. 3. The Libby icon in the middle, which is your settings. 4. The stack of books, which is your shelf. And 5. The tag, where you can tag books that you're interested in. Searching. Press the magnifying glass icon in the bottom tab bar to search. Type in any author, title, or series and select it. For our example, we searched for the book The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Filtering. You may filter the catalog by pressing the search button and clicking the menu button. Select which filters you would like to add and then select the Show X titles at the top right. For our example, we filtered by books and available now. Now we can scroll through this filtered list of books that are available now for checkout through Libby. When you find an item that you would like to check out, select the Borrow button. After selecting Borrow on the item you would like, you are brought to another page that shows you which card the item will be checked out on and for how many days. Select Borrow at the bottom. Libby will ask you if you would like to read this book through the Libby app or through the Kindle app. For now, we will select Libby. Don't worry, we will cover how to read with Kindle in a moment. To begin or resume reading an item after you have borrowed it, press the book icon on the bottom menu. This takes you to your shelf. On your shelf, you can see your loans and holds. Scroll down to the item you would like to open and select Open in Libby. Customize Appearance Part 1. To adjust the appearance, press the A icon in the top right. Drag the text scale from left to right to adjust the font size from smaller to larger. You can select Include Accessibility Sizes to make the scale include larger fonts for the visually impaired. Customize Appearance Part 2. Libby also gives you the ability to adjust the lighting appearance between bright, sepia, and dark. You can also change the font style at the bottom. Open Dyslexic is helpful for those who suffer with dyslexia. Defining a word. If you come across a word you do not recognize, you can pull up a definition of the word. Press and hold the word and it will pull up a selection menu. Select Define. Audiobooks. Audiobooks can also be checked out the same way. You can access the table of contents by pressing Table of Contents found underneath the play button. The top ribbon has other features from left to right. The speedometer is where you adjust playback speed. The moon is how you can set a sleep timer. The multiple bookmarks is where you can view your bookmarked places. And the single bookmark is how you bookmark that part of the story. Parental restriction. You can adjust parental restrictions by clicking on the Libby button at the bottom toolbar. Select Content Controls. You can create a passkey to keep others from changing the settings on this device. The slider allows you to choose between Libby for kids, everyone, or adults. Kids prevents adult material, and adults prevents kids material from being shown. Opening with Kindle. If you prefer to read with Kindle, when you go to borrow an item, instead of selecting with Libby, select Kindle. You will be taken to Amazon.com to sign in. You will see your item, select Get Book. After you select that, select the option Read Now in the Kindle app, and then select Open on the pop-up. To return or renew an item you have checked out, go to your shelf, select Manage Loan, select Return Early if you would like to return it early, or Renew Loan. If you read on Kindle, you will get a pop-up to return with Kindle. Amazon.com will open on your device, and the pop-up select Return this book. You will be asked if you're sure you want to return the item. Select Yes. Once you go back to Libby, you will be asked if you were able to return the item with Amazon. Select Yes, I've returned it.